Hello.
Hi.
We're the Whiskey Raccoons. And tonight is our second episode of our YouTube vlog. And this is John Presley.
Woo.
Today we're going to talk about the basic parts of a guitar, basically the guitar anatomy, and I'm going to break it down in very basic terms.
So you're a guitar doctor.
Pretty much.
Anatomy.
The guitar doctor.
Scientific word.
Yes.
Go ahead, Fred.
So we're going to start with your headstock,
Headstock.
then the neck,
Neck.
then your body.
Big old body.
Okay, so then we're going to break down a little further. The top of your neck here, these are your, well, the top parts of your machine head, these are your tuning keys. All right. Then you have your nut. It's at the top of the neck. That's what it's called. At the top of the neck.
Why is she so sharp?
Cheaper quality guitars have plastic nuts. The more expensive ones have
Steel
cattle
nuts?
bone
Okay.
nuts.
Sorry.
They help with the sound of the guitar. The more solid that the piece is, the better the sound. So then you move past all of your frets and your fret bars. Then you have your fret dots, which are the inlays inside of the guitar. You move down to the bridge assembly, which constitutes basically your bridge piece, which is the equivalent of the nut. It's the same thing on the other end. Your saddle, which is this piece.
Get in my saddle, get in my saddle.
Saddle's the bridge, and your bridge pins. They hold the strings in place, and the more solid everything is, the better your sound.
Very important. And tell us where you learned all this, John Presley.
I'm old, so that's 23 years of learning.
He's a giant leprechaun. He's really like 200 years old, but he looks like he's in his wee 20s.
50s, 90s.
Wee 20s.
The first time I picked up a guitar, I couldn't tell you. My family's very musical. My dad is
You got
a
Elvis
guitarist.
Presley as a brother.
Mhm.
My brother's name is Elvis Presley. Yes. My stepfather's also a guitarist. So there were guitars around all the time. I didn't really start learning until I was about 11 years old. My dad asked me a question when I was learning if I wanted to learn how to play the guitar or if I wanted to learn to play a song. I didn't really get what he meant at the time, but he was trying to teach me concepts of the guitar versus just learning the one thing and then trying to push through like a lot of people do. That tends to not work out well for a lot of people.
So that whiskey you just drank.
Yeah.
John just drank a bunch of whiskey. So I would kick off practice every night.
Right.
Just kidding.
See, that's kind of my first memories of the guitar, I suppose.
Oh, guitar, true.
Yeah.
True.
Did you have a baby guitar, like a little bitty one, like a ukulele?
I did, and I left it in a hallway and it got stepped on.
Oh!
That is soul crushing.
That also will teach you a good lesson. Don't leave your shit laying around.
Well,
Don't
that was
leave.
my first real guitar was a Strat my dad bought me when I turned 14. Before that, I was using another one of his older guitars, but it was like kind of an off-brand guitar that he made from a kit when he was younger. So I still have that somewhere.
You got like a Kmart brand and you went to Target.
No. No, he built a kit, like back when he was a kid, you could buy kits for things and just build them and that was your thing. So then he bought me a Strat when I was 14 and I was super excited about that and I clung on to that guitar.
You said a Strat?
Yeah, it's a Stratocaster Fender.
So that's a real good guitar.
It's one of the top two brands. People argue over the top.
What was the other one?
Gibson Les Paul.
One time I called his Strat a Gibson and literally flames shot out of his eyeball.
Oh.
I'm not a Gibson fan.
Out of his ginger
All
eyeball.
right, okay, so tell me about the first song you learned to play.
The first song I learned was by Creedence Clearwater Revival. It's called Fire Lake. It's a simple three chord song. Sorry. It's easy to play. It's and it teaches you 3 out of the 7 initial chords you're going to want to learn to start. And I just play that over and over and over again. And I drove a lot of my friends really crazy playing that. And there's another one called Secret Agent Man. And I would just play that over and over and over. And they
Sing us a song.
No, I don't sing.
Sing!
John Presley does this thing.
John Presley sing! Just kidding.
Come on, I can play that guitar though.
Yeah, so I would just play those over and over again for hours, literally. So. Well, people tend to think they really know what their hands are doing and they don't, and it's difficult to
Sounds
train your
weird.
hands to go
What are your hands doing, John?
where you want them to go.
It
So
sounds weird.
muscle control basically, and then the action on some of the guitars I learned on wasn't the best, and the action is the space between the string and the fret. So like how hard do you have to press down on a guitar? They weren't the best, but that being said, if you have something that's harder when you start, it makes it way easier later on because your grip strength goes up and you can play basically any guitar. That's something.
Did you ever use that workout tool that you do this
The
with?
grip strengthener, yes.
Tip.
It's in my
Guitar
test.
tip? Oh.
Yep, it
It's already
is.
in my test.
John's already on it. Tell us about your calluses.
Calluses are just a natural part of life at this point. I mean, I'm going to be 34 years old soon, and I've had these for longer than I've not had them. I mean, literally since I was 11, so they just become part of your body.
Right.
But there were times, tell her about.
Oh, we've had shows where we played through entire weekends, and it's just I couldn't tell you how many shows are packed into a weekend, and by the end of it, like my fingers are just shredded. The calluses come off and literally just cut down to the point that they're bleeding.
So disgusting. And his guitar is just like splattered with blood everywhere. So he was hardcore, man. He was ripping that Van Halen.
Right.
This is muscle memory. This is a story about muscle memory.
Muscle memory is a thing that comes along when you're doing something repetitively over and over again. So Kara and I have been playing for a while. This is towards the end of the summer. We've been doing the same set at this point, just over and over and over. And we play a couple songs that are very limited in their chord changes. There's 3 or 4 chord changes. So I started drinking early one day. We had 2 gigs in a day. So I started.
And they're both
drinking
like 3 or 4
gig.
hours.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of playing.
So I started playing at the first gig, and I started drinking that whole thing, and we get to the second gig, and I am pretty buzzed by the time we get around to the song, and we're playing away, and I literally fell asleep, and I woke up playing the guitar, and
You fell asleep playing the guitar,
Yeah.
woke
On
up playing,
stage during the
Okay.
show.
and then woke up playing the guitar.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm singing. I have no idea he's falling asleep. And all of a sudden I hear, Kara just fell asleep. And I was like, shut up. Oh my God. I was like, don't tell anybody that. Just, shh.
This was also back when I used to sit down for every
Yeah,
show
he was
too. I would
sitting
sit on a stool, and so it was like a lack of sleep, alcohol, and just sitting down.
And we were out in the hot sun.
Oh yeah, that's.
But the fact that your hands still kept playing guitar.
And didn't miss a beat. I had
That-
no idea he'd fallen
You
asleep.
know what's funny is I don't necessarily think that's at that point. I don't think it's falling asleep. I think it's like a drunken blackout almost. You know? Where you just kind of black out for a minute.
It was like your head did a little one of these where you bob down and you come back up, and that's when he was like, I just fell asleep, and I was like, what? But he's done that, and then the other thing that happened a lot when we would play outside would be John's glasses would like fall down his nose, so I would be singing and I would just reach over and just like right up the face,
That's a true friend.
because your
Very
hands are full. You
That's
know?
a true friend.
Can't help it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
My advice that I'd give the first time guitar players, which actually wound up being my 6 or 9 tips or whatever, is really advice to new players. Don't invest a lot of money to start is tip number 1. And then the other like big tip I would tell you is don't be discouraged by other people coming along, grabbing your guitar and playing something really awesome. A lot of people get like turned off to the guitar by that because someone just shows up and kind of like they're at a place that's much further along than you are, so you're gonna feel like, oh, I'll never get there. Well, you will. It just takes time and practice, and just stick to it.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining our show. We're the Whiskey Raccoons. Good job, John.
Woo.